Another chapter and another direction for us to head off into. So point your compasses toward filters. If you go into the pull-down menus in Adobe Photoshop for filters, you will find well over 100 different filters there. I have seen those filters used for some of the coolest things I've ever looked at in Photoshop and some of the wonkiest stuff. They're a lot of fun to play around with. Open up in your exercise files this image right here from our friends at Photospin, and we've used this one before. Go ahead and open that up. Wouldn't you like to be there right now? I'm going to double click on the hand tool. Let's take a look at the filter gallery. Now, if you go up to the word filter on the pull-down menu, there's all the stuff. Right there is filter gallery. It is not new. It's been there for a while. But what it did for us, which is so cool, it gave us the ability to apply multiple filters to a single image, almost like layers, and give us an idea of what it's going to look like before we commit to the process. Before that time, we had to apply the filters one at a time, which was no fun at all, I want to tell you. But you do what you do. Open up Filter Gallery. Now I'm going to turn off Cutout. That's the last filter I used. And if you've been here before, whatever it was before will be there now. Let's get this down to a manageable size by clicking, say, this button here, which allows us to reduce the size. We can select the size over here by clicking here, or you can use your shortcuts. That's Control, minus, and plus, if you want to do that too. Get it down to the size you want to see. Once you've got that done, we can concentrate on applying something to it. Now, your filters are over here. You've got artistics and brushstrokes, etc. We're just kind of playing around with the gallery right now. Open up Artistic. Now, in Artistic, the last one I used was Cutout. And if I reactivate it, it'll take a second to render it, but it will. Cutout, according to Adobe, is explained this way. It's like taking pieces of colored construction paper, like when you were a kid, and you cut silhouettes and things out of them and then lay them on top of each other. Now we have a couple of controls over here. The number of levels. Now if I take that all the way down to 1, what you're getting is less color. So levels, in a sense, is determining the number of colors. Let's take that all the way back up. Edge simplicity is the next one. And what that is the accuracy of the edges. And if I go ahead and move that all the way here, sometimes the best way to see this is by moving it over. You have a more rustic type of look to the image. Let's go ahead and take that back the other way. Edge fidelity helps kind of keep the accuracy of the edges and following along. Sometimes it doesn't look like it's doing much at all. Just depends on the type of image that you're working with. So that's Cutout. Let's say we like what we have done. If we come up here to the word OK, we've committed in a sense, and there is our image. Even though this is probably what I want. I saw it when it was in the filter gallery. I'm very happy with it. There are some things I think we could do to work smarter, just in case we have problems. So that's the filter gallery. In the next lesson, we're going to use it with a little bit more smarts. On to the next.